Hello and welcome to Avoiding Coding Catastrophes. My name is Ryan Wolf and today I'm still going to be on loops, and today we're going to look at endless loops, and particularly endless loops caused by events triggering the same event. Okay, that may sound confusing, but I'll enlighten you right now. Okay, so let's go to the draw scene. Okay, right. Okay, so I have a little presentation here, and let's take this out and let's bring it back to the state of how it's supposed to be. So, okay, so I have a cloud storage bucket. That cloud storage bucket is it has an event linked to it that executes some code, and this code processes the data in the file that was dropped there. Okay. Then what happens is that it now moves the file out of that folder to a different folder, right? Now, someone that doesn't know exactly how this works or does a quick change could make a big blunder and say, move the file to the same folder. Okay, now what happens? It picks this up as a brand new folder. As a brand new file in the storage bucket, right? Maybe you've renamed the file or something, and now it acts, it basically deletes and creates a new one in the same file. This triggers the event, and it goes back to processing data. Now, this whole bit can actually happen. This process data can happen asynchronously, so it can say it's finished, but it's not yet finished. It moves the file to the same folder, and it goes through the whole process over and over and over again. Now, as this piece gets more and more traffic sent to it, more and more trigger events, more and more of the same file being just regurgitated over and over again to it, and it says, hey, I can't deal with all of this, I need to create more instances, and it starts to create more instances, and say you don't have a limit on the instances you're allowed on this particular service. It can just blow up to a massive amount of processing power used, and that stuff is not cheap, especially if you've got logs in here. You can fill up terabytes and terabytes of log files in here. That stuff's not free, and so you get the picture. This could be a very expensive mistake. Okay. So what am I saying? I'm saying really be careful of events firing themselves and causing an endless loop. This could be in that scenario that I've just talked about, and it also could be, for instance, a front-end thing where your event is actually triggered within the code that's processed in the event. Now, this could create just a deadlock where the UI behaves, just locks up a whole person's computer, and we don't want this sort of thing. So I hope you guys understand the importance that you've got to understand what is triggering this piece of code, and make sure that you don't re-trigger that. So there's my piece of advice for today. I would love to hear your thoughts on this. Any examples of endless loops that you've had happen to you? I would really appreciate that sort of feedback. You guys, thank you for watching. Love you guys. Cheers.